To remain updated with the latest business news, click on the bell icon.
It's with pleasure that I have to introduce Dipali Goenka, CEO and Joint Managing Director of Welspun India. Dipali, thank you very much for making it this evening. I have a few generic questions to ask you, and I'm going to start off right away to ask you what it's like to be a woman in the modern workspace.
You know, I think there's a great opportunity now, and there's lots happening, and I think the COVID taught us that it's not just about IQ but about empathy, and I think a woman leader brings that on the table. While there were some challenges during COVID where women had to multitask, but there was an opportunity as well, more doors open for her to work as well. So I think it's interesting times where there's more opportunities for women coming in.
Dipali, we've had a chance to interview you many times, and you've been in the company for some time now. Would you like to just open up on the whole debate on gender bias, where it was and how much we've evolved as far as that's concerned?
So I'll tell you one thing. There is that elephant in the room. There is gender biases that did exist, and it does to that extent. But I think the world is changing. And now, with the millennials and the Gen Z coming into fold, it is getting more gender agnostic. And I think that's where we see an opportunity for the India where it is today, with more startup ecosystems coming in, more women coming into fold. So definitely a great opportunity out there.
Dipali, to your mind, what does corporate India need to do to make the workplace all-inclusive?
The important is creating that ecosystem. And I think at Wellspan, we have a program called Women of Wellspan, where there are women from the offices, there are women from our factories. They all get together, they voice their concerns on mental health, any challenges at home, anything that they personally face. I think that is something that is very, very important, I feel. So I think creating that women's community is very, very important. Creating that ecosystem with your peers, I think that is very, very important as well. Because I think now it's not just about women. I think diversity has a bigger umbrella, where it is about the specially abled, it's about the women, it's about the others as well.
A couple of things on Wellspun. Obviously, we are right in the middle of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Would you like to open up a little bit in terms of how business is looking and a couple of challenges in the time to come?
You know, I think the world is going through a very difficult times. There is a mega upheaval. So while Russia and Ukraine is happening, where the crude has reached its peak, but we were already facing the supply chain upheaval in the terms of logistics and the liners, and I think with COVID, anyway, there was that mega upheaval. So I think definitely, I feel it's going to take another couple of months or quarters for it to stabilize and see where we are. Because commodities for us, it's cotton, it's crude, it's gas, the minerals, the coal. I think everything is at its peak.
Would you like to open up a little bit on what Wellspun might look like in the next perhaps 5 years in terms of new geographies, new verticals?
So I think the world knows us as a manufacturer for textiles. But I think for us, importantly, I think being a manufacturer, we want to also be talking about a sustainable environment. And I think with us, proud to say that, we are a part of, we were rated by DJSI, and the results are very, very encouraging as well. So definitely creating the sustainable world is a very important agenda for Welspun India. Apart from that, I think it's just not about manufacturing. It is about controlling the whole supply chain and the value chain and the front end as well. With our brands like Spaces and Wellspun in India, in the terms of home textiles and flooring and surfaces, along with our Christie brand in UK, which made the first towel for Queen of England, and United States, where we're launching our D2C brands. I think there's a lot of opportunities that have opened for us.
Dipali, thank you very much for your time. And have a great evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dipali. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.